Good morning, people, and welcome back. Not welcome back to you, welcome back to me. I think sort of that should have been. But yeah, welcome in. I had taken a month off. First of all, it was with COVID. A second time of having it. 2 years on, it was a lot milder than the first one. But then it sort of gave me time to have a little internal retreat into myself as all the Piscean energies were happening. I have Chiron at 29 degrees of Pisces, so it's the last degree of the zodiac. So to be able to step forward, I had to go and do inner healing work for the last few weeks. But here we are, I'm back again. This is my second time of pulling the cards. We'll come to that in a minute. So we've got some astrology for today. We've got the moon in Cancer, square Chiron, sextile Uranus and the Sun, and trine Mars. So I see this, the moon in Cancer is very sort of self-nurturing, self-healing, mothering and taking care of yourself. With the square to Chiron, we might find ourselves in difficulties in self-healing. But as the moon then sextiles Uranus and the Sun, we make breakthroughs, startling insights and things like that, aha moments, epiphanies, and it all starts to make sense. And when that happens, then the trine to Mars really fires us up to take action and to get things moving on what we've discovered. Also today, Mercury is going to sextile Venus. So this could be conversations around love, relationships, values, beauty, harmony, etc. All the Venus qualities in our charts. This could be external with other people. Think seeing a therapist or a counsellor or talking to friends. Or it could be an internal dialogue that tied in with sort of the healing energies and aspects to the moon. That it can all sort of overlap and weave in together. So that's today's energies for the 6th of May 2022. First day back, I'm a bit, have I said the date? Have I done that? Have I done that? Okay, here we are, 6th of May 2022. That's the astrology for the day. Just a happy birthday to my mum, whose birthday it is today. I'll give you a ring later. I've already pulled the cards for the Oracle deck because this is my second time of recording. So I've gone with the Gaia deck. We had 3 cards come out. We had Evolution, which is Earth changes, climate change and transformation, a hidden gift, sadness, an ending and a new beginning, and then the Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing and reflection. Okay, a card fell out when I was shuffling, and we get Rising Above, clarity, freedom, solution. Okay, we're in eclipse season as well, following on from the new moon solar eclipse in Taurus that happened last Saturday, sorry. The last month has all just blurred into one. Anyway, what the cards are saying to me, we're in this cycle of evolution, all the planets going from Pisces into Aries, completions of cycles and things like that, and new beginnings. We've been around the zodiac wheel once, and the Sun and then Mercury and then Venus tipped over into new beginnings. Next Tuesday we have Jupiter making that transition into Aries, and then later on in May we also have Mars making that transition. So we've had this cycle from mid 20th, 21st, from spring equinox, going past, going through Pisces, and then crossing over from the end of the cycle into the new cycle at spring equinox into Aries. So the ending and beginning. And during these endings and beginnings, there may be sadness and endings, and we can reflect and look at where we've come from and what we're closing out, what we're finishing as we step into the new beginning. The Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing and reflection. It's that taking that time to sort of close things out as we step forward. I think with Jupiter being the biggest and most influential planet, making that transition from Pisces to Aries, that these next few days would be a good time to do that sort of healing and reflection, and just bringing up and releasing any repressed emotions. As we do that, it gives us the opportunity to rise above. We get clarity, we find solutions, and freedom just to let everything shed away from us. So nice energies going into the weekend. Going to use the Light Seers deck and just see what the cards have to say. Come out you. Five of Swords didn't want to come out there. Never mind, it's out now. And yep, let's have a look and see what the tarot has to say for today's energies. So, what do we need to know for today? The 6th of May 2022. Bit all over the place today. Not used them for a month. So, there we go. What do we need to know for the 6th of May 2022? Okay, messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What advice and support can you give us for navigating these energies influencing us today? Good. So, okay, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for today? Just from Spirit, please, for the collective. What do we need to know? And one more. Okay. So where we find ourselves, the 5 of Wands in the centre of the spread. Where we are now. I'm going to try a different spread. The foundations of things, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Spiritual influences, we've got the Ace of Cups. What's moving away into the past, we have the King of Pentacles. What are we moving into? Ace of Wands. Okay, cards at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Swords going into the 2 of Cups. Also the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so where we find ourselves right now, okay, is the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is minor irritations and struggles. It could be with other people. It could just be with the day-to-day mundanity of life. Irritations. Ooh, little, ooh, why now? What's that type of thing. Okay, so in between energy. At the bottom of the deck, of the spread, the foundations of this, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is about sort of self-mastery, working together with other people for self-mastery. And this can be for helping us to move forward in our lives and things like that. We can't we can't do things on our own. as we can do self-healing on our own, but it helps then when we want to move out. It's all about connections and relationships and networks and things. So this Five of Wands could be that we're struggling against like breaking patterns of doing things on our own to wanting to move out and work with other people. But yeah, the balance and harmony of working with others. The spiritual element of this coming from above, from the heavens, we've got the Ace of Cups, the gift of love. This could be sort of related to the Mercury sextile Venus, of that gift from the divine of opening our hearts and connecting with ourselves, connecting down into the earth to Gaia, connecting up to God, Source, the universe. However, whatever you see that. Moving into the past, we have the King of Pentacles, stability, groundedness, even sort of things like, you know, taking our time over what we're doing, making sure everything's working, you know, money in the bank and stuff, the security of life. Okay, and then moving into what's coming in next. We've got the Ace of Wands, new inspiration and passion coming into our lives. Also a gift from the divine. This is making me think of the moon's trine to Mars. The King of Pentacles about the sextile to Uranus and the Sun, upsetting this stability. Okay, things are changing, things are speeding up in May. Lot of upheaval energy, and we're in the middle of eclipse season. We have a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio coming up about the 16th of May. That could upset the apple cart and things, and bring up your emotional sewage and things to be examined, the shadow side of yourself. But just be aware that we have the gift of love and we're moving into the gift of inspiration. And this could be about sort of moving towards working with other people, coming out of the self-doubt and the inner conflict of our lives, and just moving into this new inspired phase. The cards at the bottom of the deck also support this. So we have the Three of Swords, the heartbreak, the betrayal, the rejection, you know, whatever it is that is coming up with Chiron. This is what you're healing, okay, within yourself. And then we have the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Two of Cups is about love connections. It follows on from the Ace. The Ace of Cups is one cup of love energy. In the two, you join with another person. Or again, it could be internally. It could be opposite sides of yourself, your masculine and feminine sides. But it's about coming together, about that working together and self-mastery. So it could be internal, it could be external. The message, though, is about having patience. This all happens in divine timing, and we can't rush it. We just have to take each step as it's shown to us, and stay grounded, and just work with the energies. Just seeing if there's anything else here coming out. Yeah, it definitely feels like we're releasing the stability of and the structure of the past and stepping out into new energies. It's making me think of the sextile with Uranus and the Sun in Taurus. It's like things being blown wide open, new light on things. Let's just see. Let's just have a card for clarity. That's what do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? Oops, we don't need all of those. Okay. So we've got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about lots of possible futures. Okay, so we may have been very stable in our lives up to this point, you know, in a set job, nice family, dynamics, money in the bank, things like that. But it can feel restraining, you may feel bored. These aces coming in could open new things, and you could be faced with lots and lots of different possibilities for the future. And this is about taking time to connect with your heart, and from your heart then the inspiration comes, and having the patience to let this journey unfurl. I think it's going to take us all the way through till the new moon in Gemini at the end of the month for this journey. Okay, so that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Feels good to be back, although I do feel a bit shonky with it, out of practice. But here we are again, back on it, and it feels good. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope that it has resonated with you. If it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you've been doing while I've been away. For a personal reading, please email me at the email address below this video. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you.